Okay, so let me ask you something else. How come the homeboy isn't being shamed? The homeboy, whatever play means, I'm gonna go ahead, it just means something sexual, right? I'm not sure what degree of sexual interaction it is, but it is sexual. Yeah. So my question is, how come the double standard is there? How come the dude is not being almost what this gentleman calls slut shaming? So why aren't the guys going, oh, well, you dirty boy,
I mean,
what you did?
Well, okay, the thing is, with a lot of guys and their crews, it's like, there are, say for example, you're at a high school and like there's 500 women and 500 men, and the guy who's single, oftentimes if he's confident, will try to pursue females that he's interested in. He doesn't exactly know what he's up to or what he wants in life. But he wants to explore. He's curious. So he'll try to hit on 10 girls, 20 girls, 50 girls, 100 girls, and that's just the way we're built, because we are taught to just bear down and just, rejection just beats off our skin, like, you know what I mean? We are just become tough and desensitized to like emotions and feeling, and that's just the way we're built. I'm sorry that not every woman accepts us. We have to go through 50 rejections. What do you think that does to a man's psyche at a teenage level even? Yeah. Moving forward, you know what I mean?
But the thing is, so in his crew, by the way, like at one point or another, I want to.
So in his crew, obviously they're trying to, get play. But the thing is, on the flip side, there's obviously girls groups who may say, "Don't go with that dude, girl. Yeah. He's a whole ass nigga. Yeah. He's a whole ass nigga." So dudes do get slut shamed, for sure. Yeah. For sure, it happens. It's not as prevalent, but it does happen.
So what do you guys say?
Here's the thing, though.
Consent, like, what conclusion can we give?
Wait, before we conclude.
What's his name? Jafar?
Before we conclude.
We just gave him that name.
Before we conclude.
Jafar.
If it was some guy I vaguely know or I play basketball with, and he's like, yo, I got play from this girl.
Yeah.
I could.
You don't care about him.
I could look past that. Like, okay, maybe this is a rumor.
Yeah.
Even if this is true, I'm gotta be mature about it.
Exactly.
But it's the thing that it's in my inner circle.
If it's your homeboy, you're gonna play 2K17 with this guy every weekend.
You think your homeboy? Can I ask you something?
You know
what I mean? Like with this situation, the rumor happened prior, so 4 years ago. But let's just say you meet this beautiful woman, you are kicking it with her. Yeah. Your boy sees that there's a real connection, which means there's a real potential of marriage. Yeah. Don't you think some boys, one of your boys might hate on you?
Yes.
And therefore will create something like, don't go with her because of A, B, and C?
I mean, that's part of choosing your circle very carefully. You can't just have
maybe
but he probably still hasn't figured his circle out yet.
That's what it is. He's young. That's why I'm saying he's young. He's hesitating because he's young.
Let me tell you an experiment.
One day he'll realize that all these guys, you want to be not disappointed so much in life.
Exactly.
Stop thinking that everyone's your friend.
And if your friends respect you, they will stop disrespecting your potential fiance.
Yeah.
They will.
They might not even see it that way.
Own the hell up. He was involved once upon a time in shaming this girl himself, right? So it can go both ways. So now he's being shamed for even trying to wifey her up.
Oh, he will be shamed.
Or he will be shamed.
If he goes off, they're gonna be like, man, you wifed a hoe, man. Good luck with that. Good luck, bro.
Yeah, but you know what? Can I tell you something? Another man, like, that has the cojones to step to you and tell you wifed a hoe, that says something about that gentleman's character.
Yes.
Like, you can't allow that in your circle. Like, you shouldn't even have that type of men that are in your circle to feel that they could step to you like that. Your brothers.
What if they're looking out for him? Like, yo, fam.
Most likely they won't.
I really dealt with it. Like, can you please not talk to her? I'm trying to look out for you.
But you know what? People make mistakes. I'm sure he's made mistakes too. Nobody is perfect.
What if it's true? Like,
we're human.
Most likely.
What makes you think that he doesn't have a past? Like,
he must have a past.
Hold on, because Samantha said earlier, men want like a woman that has not been touched and well kept.
At least by now your circle friends.
Let me tell you the experiment.
Oh, okay, so what about the other men?
I'm just curious. I was asking many different questions. This is the one that really shocked me.
Okay.
I said, if you had the woman of your dreams, right? Like as if you crafted her yourself in every way whatsoever, like mentally, physically, everything, emotionally, all qualities that you want in a woman.
Yes.
If she came forth and you were about to marry her, like you were in a relationship with her, you're about to marry, like the perfect woman for you, the absolute bliss and happiness.
Right.
And you found out 2-3 months, maybe half a year before you got married, that she had some crazy past.
Half a year.
No, like 6 months before you get married.
Depends on how crazy that past
It's
is.
a crazy
and
past.
how far away that past has been.
It was pretty far. It was before you.
For me, it's 2 levels.
It was before you, but it was a crazy thing.
She used to work at Magic City, okay?
Even worse than that. like I don't want to say what. A crazy past, okay? First, every guy initially was, you know.
Like prostitution?
No, not that bad. Not that bad. Just hoeing, just thoughting about me.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So you have a girl who was out here thoughting and bopping.
Okay, so
they said at first initially every guy is like, oh nah, I wouldn't talk to her then.
Exactly.
Then I have to ask them, because it's oh, I'm a man, I wouldn't talk to a girl like that. Then I looked at them dead in the eye and I'm like, listen, this is the perfect woman for you. You crafted this girl mentally.
Every quality
you could ever want.
Yeah.
The only thing holding you back is something in her past.
And he didn't know before.
Then they think hard about it, and you know the answer they came up with?
What?
Not about if it's true or not. Who knows?
wow.
Yeah.
That's messed up.
And that's all guys ever care about.
Oh, I mean,
That's what they care about at the end of the day.
That's
It's that pride and ego.
That's the last.
It's a big deal, though.
It's a huge deal to guys.
It is a big deal.
Because now, if it was with a whole bunch of Ajnabi guys,
Yes.
it still hurts, but it's like, all right,
What
fine.
do you mean?
I'll never
Okay,
see them
like
again.
that
Non-Somali, like-
history?
Yes.
Non-Somali guy, someone who they'll never have to see in the community, someone you don't have to go to the mosque.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say, let's say it happened in
Yes.
Vegas sometime.
It happened in Vegas. She was in Vegas and something happened.
Yes.
Okay.
Whereas it's someone in the neighborhood.
Yes.
A group of guys.
Okay.
Or some guy that you might see sometime down the street.
Yes.
Or someone you even just vaguely know.
Yes.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's not about what the girl's actually done.
Because
it's about
here-
who knows the perception of the community of
Yes.
her.
Exactly. Because
So this
the
guy's
thing
not
is-
worried that she's the thought.
Exactly.
worried
He's
that
just
people
worried
know.
his
But the
friend.
image.
Because he obviously has accepted the fact that she might have done something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because as much as research he's done, there's probably still a possibility she's done
No,
it.
but
But
he's
here's the
saying,
thing,
he's
though.
saying,
The way he answered that question kind of ties into the way you're saying how he molded her and made her perfect. And part of making that attractiveness is her, you know what I mean, not embarrassing me and my family unit as we continue moving forward.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not trying to be, walking down, into J.C. Penney or whatever, and then,
She runs.
3 or 4 dudes be like, oh, that's the girl!
Yes,
From
yes.
World Star, clips 563 from, you know what I mean, back in the day, flipping that booty, flip-flop on the
Yeah.
patty whack. Like, no, that's not acceptable. Like, you know what I mean? That is, oh, God.
Yeah.
That's a problem. You know what I mean? Because part of
Right.
digesting that whole problem for a dude, like, it's gonna be how strong he is and how he's able to cope with it. Because most guys, for example, I'll put it in women's terms. Most women, if a guy cheats on her, whether it's just just for the lust of it, and he didn't develop a relationship with the other girl, say he just had a one night stand, a lot of girls simply cannot bounce back from that. Period. You know what I mean? It's very difficult. Similar with a guy. You know what I mean? His girls cheated on him. He's not gonna. Most guys be like, you know what? There's you and 50 other girls that wish they could be in your position.
Yeah.
I don't have to put up with this.
Yeah.
I don't deserve to put up with this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
It's funny because women like, just looking at history, women tend to forgive,
Yes.
Yeah.
right, and allow the man back in their life
Yes.
when he stepped out on their marriage,
Yes.
right?
Yeah.
Men, on the other hand, and let's be quite honest,
Yeah.
if a man was married to a woman, if she stepped out of the marriage,
It just depends on how many options she has. If she has options, or she feels that she has options, she'll probably leave him. If she has the courage as well, it takes a lot of courage too. You know what I mean?
yes,
There's a
but
lot
I'm
of
saying
factors
men,
involved. There's
I'm saying
children,
some-
But in an
financial
actual
stability, all these
relationship,
things.
some
Yeah.
that a men don't put up with cheating.
Because
period.
oftentimes the man is the breadwinner, and he could be like, you know what, doors over there.
Even if they were just dating, they were in love, and they didn't live together.
Men-
They lived at their mom's house.
Yeah.
Okay.
If the man cheated, the
Well, here's the
woman
thing,
will
though.
still be quick to forgive.
Yeah.
Whereas if the woman cheated,
Maybe, by the way, not all women.
Maybe, not all women.
I don't think
right?
people
But
should
men,
be so easy
men,
to forgive like that.
Men do not play around.
Yeah,
most
and if
men.
they do forgive, they'll probably bring it back.
You know
or it'll
why?
still
You know what I
haunt them
think?
That's the
somehow.
thing. Anyone who forgives, I'll tell you, 95% of the time when someone says, I forgive you, they don't really forgive you.
You know what it is?
They harbor that hatred
There's gonna be resentment.
in their heart
Yeah.
for a very long time. And they
Yep.
will not trust you. Your relationship will be tainted from here on
That's
out.
what I think. Unless
and it
you're-
takes so much work to regain that trust. Most people, I'll tell you the
Yeah.
truth, it's not even worth it. Don't even bother. Start
Okay,
fresh
so-
with someone new. Learn from your mistakes.
Okay,
That's all
so
I
let's
have to
give
say.
this guy a conclusion.
Yeah.
We'll do some.